Okay, so next up is floats. I already clicked that over there. Weapon length, you don't mess with that. Variance, that's actually going to be rather important. Firing up calculator on my side here. Now, I originally said the total amount of damage that the hammer can do is 92. So what if we multiplied that by 0.5, which is what the current variance is set to? So that would mean 46 to 92 would be the weapon damage. Sometimes you can see this. Let me save this and come back to it. Always make sure this says save successfully up there. Like any website, they have issues, but Lifestone has been pretty good in my opinion. Actually, it's been fantastic. Alright, there, now we have that little eyeball. So yes, with that variance, it's 46 to 92. Well, I actually want a higher variance because hammers typically do more damage, but they have a higher variance. So I'm going to multiply this by 0.6. We're going to do a save, and then we're going to relook at this guy, and now we're at 36 to 92, which is more like a hammer. Okay. Alright, moving on. We're going to go to weapon defense. One means basically, well, weapon defense this is melee defense. How much does this add on? So I'm going to say, actually, let me go back to my Asheron's Call notes. I use this site. If you go to Google, search for Asheron's Call loot, this page will pop up. It's one of the first ones. I always use this, let's see here, hammer, Legion hammer, for these modifiers: attack modifiers, melee defense, defensive, magic resistance, and missile defense. So these are the values that I'm looking for. So 22. So that's the highest. That's the highest it can be, is 22%. Basically, is what that means. 18 is 18% for 4%. So always add 1 when dealing when in this interface. So it's going to be 1.22. That's our attack. Defense is going to be 1.18, which is going to be, oh, that's where I was. I'm not reading. Defense is 1.18. Weapon offense is going to be 1.22. Default scale, I want this to be looking a little bit more unique, so I'm going to make it a little bigger. 1 means it's the normal scale of however when they originally created it, but you can make something 10 times what it should look like, or you can make it 10 times than what it was originally supposed to look like. That would probably look kind of funny. So 1.2 is what it was originally set to, because this is a Legion hammer. They're big. So I'm going to do 1.4, and we'll see how that goes. Damage mod, I don't mess with that. Weapon missile defense, weapon magic defense. Excellent. So missile defense was right here, so we're going to do 1.04, and magic defense is also going to be 1.04 as the max. Now, because this is a custom item, it doesn't matter. Whatever you want to make these values to, you can. But the higher you make these things, remember, balance will come into play. I've made a lot of quest weapons for my players, and I think they're slightly overpowered maybe, but everyone's having fun, and that's the whole intent with my server, is that you can jump on and not have to grind out hours and hours and go and loot something again and again and again just to find one rare. Well, rares are a bit more, they're out there for my world at least. Okay,